Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of November 7th through the 13th of 2022. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, and a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed as well as left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, on that note, Taurus, we'll see what your first card has. Ooh, the Two of Cups, new beginnings. This could be the start of a new relationship for you. Maybe you've rekindled an old relationship or a brand new one coming in. Maybe you're going to hear from that person that you haven't heard from for a long time. They're going to track you down and tell you how they actually still feel. And the Empress. So new abundance, fertility, flirting. You know, life is starting to feel good. Maybe there's a new addition in the family. Maybe you're expecting a baby in the family, an addition. Maybe a new niece, nephew, or a fur baby coming in. You're taking good care of your health. Things are starting to grow. You're starting to realize that what you have to do to make your life happy for you. And the Five of Cups. So definitely spending some time, you know, looking back, looking at what you've let go of, what you've had to sacrifice, that sort of thing, but where you're at now. You know, but there's still more on the table. You just have to realize that, you know, it's not all before you. It can be something that's right there behind you that, you know, maybe you've had a bit of disappointments, you know, in your relationships in the past. For some of you, this could be a disappointment in a job, or maybe some scores in a test that you've had to take, and you're sort of looking at it, not too happy with what the outcome was. But it's going to go forward. You know, the water's still flowing in. There's still lots on offer behind you. And the Moon card. So things are starting to change around you, the landscape, yourself, your rules. You know, you're starting to change your mind about different things. Your mood swings are changing a little bit more this week. You know, you need to get enough sleep so that you make clear, decisive decisions. But you're not going to get swayed off your path. I think you've already made a decision on what you want to do and who you want to do it with. And you're just going to go forward with it. And the Ace of Cups. So you're overflowing with abundance, pleasures, passions. You know, just make sure that those rose-colored glasses aren't too dark of red, you know, so that you can see clearly. Because sometimes when you get into a new relationship, it blurs your vision, you know, your ideals, and then you look back at it going, oh boy, I shouldn't have said that or did that sort of thing, and you don't want to do that. And the Two of Pentacles. So you're taking your time, you're trying to keep everything in balance, keeping everybody happy, that sort of thing, but you're realizing that it's now becoming too much, you know, juggling all the time, trying to make everybody smile and keep, you know, everybody else happy, but when is your time? You know, people around you are expecting too much. And the Six of Swords. So thinking of, you know, packing up your bags, moving on, going forward with your own self and your life. Now this could be to do with a job or where you live. Family members, you know, you feel like you've been going against the current for so long and you're just seeing a brighter horizon over there. So you're thinking of, you know, leaving the company that you're in the relationship that you're in, maybe even the town that you live in order to set yourself free and go happy into the future. And the Four of Cups. So definitely bored, looking at all that you've accomplished, wondering, is this all there is? You know, you've accomplished and conquered a lot in your life this far, and now you're wondering, should I be just happy with this, or am I going to try something else? So there's still more on offer for you. It's whether you accept the cup or not. And the Knight of Swords. So some sort of new beginning, travel, you know, usually unexpected, fast trip. You know, you're excited about it. You're all up in your head about it. You know, this could be a relationship or a friendship, also cooling off for some of you. But it looks more like you're up to taking this trip and having a good time with it. And the Eight of Swords. So you feel trapped, bound, held back, wondering, you know, do I step and what will it cost me if I do? But you also got to realize, you know, what it's costing you if you don't. So you're making your decision this week. You're going to take the blindfolds off and you're going to deal with the matter at hand. You know, nothing's ever black and white. You know, it's better to accept your fears and go ahead and do them anyhow than it is to live in regret. And the Six of Pentacles. So definitely stepping back, having a look, wondering what you're doing. You know, you have plenty of on offer. You've, you know, worked hard for all that you have. You're willing to share with people. You like to see everybody get along and have the same as what you have, you know, and you're willing to give them that helping hand to see that it, you know, goes that way, and you're not afraid of losing what you've already gained. And the Three of Pentacles. So most definitely, you know, having a lot of talent. You've worked hard. People look up to you. You know, you have lots of talent. And you can look more to, you know, into the future of making more money, increasing your standard of living. You know, you're flying high right now, newfound independence. You're just feeling good. Your health is returned. You're feeling optimistic. And the Star card. So definitely getting noticed. You know, believing in yourself again, that anything is possible. Anything you start will turn out well. You're not questioning your thoughts and your process. You're just going forward with it. And the Sun card. So most definitely, new beginnings. You're feeling optimistic. You know, your health is good. You're feeling very lucky. You're living in the moment. You know, the sky's got a bright sunshine in it. You know, you're going through the fields of sunflowers. Everything's bright and rosy. And you're feeling optimistic and positive. Like, what a week. And Justice. So maybe you have to make sure that some paperwork's in order. Maybe you have to, you know, go to a court case and file for divorce for some of you. Maybe that divorce settlement, you need to make sure that it's clear. Some sort of legal contract. You know, maybe you're deciding to make that will that you've put off for so long to make sure that the people that you want to receives what you want them to get. You know, settling old accounts. Maybe somebody's owed you something for a long time, you know, some sort of debt, and now it's finally being repaid, or you're repaying it to somebody else. You're feeling committed and you're feeling honest and happy this week. You know, any contracts that you're signing, you're checking to make sure all of it's tickety-boo. And the Knight of Cups. So an offer coming in. You know, this is usually by travel. Perhaps you're thinking of taking a boat trip to somewhere that you've always wanted to go. cruise line for some of you. You know, something that speaks to your heart. You got, like I said, new beginnings. This could be you putting your heart on your sleeve and showing somebody that you have an interest in, that, you know, hey, I really care about you, that sort of thing. You know, and now you're just, for some of you, you're trying to figure out the ideal person that you have in your mind. How do I go about attracting them? So, oops, almost dropped them. I'm going to pick and shuffle you an Angel Oracle card and see what other kind of clarity we can get. But this looks like a very optimistic week for you. Wow. You know, your health is returned. You're feeling optimistic. You're starting to get that little twinkle in your eye again about, you know, life going forward. All right. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So following your intuition. All right, Taurus, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.